Hi everyone, welcome to Play With Me. As promised, today I will be showing you the Aqua Sand set. I'm really excited to be showing this to you guys. So let's start with the testing. I'll show you everything you need to know. So you add sand to the water, and you use one of these squirt bottles to do so. And you shape it with this included toy. When you take the sand out, it's already dry. And like it says, the sand is reusable. So we'll start with filling the aquarium up with water. So as you see, here's my empty aquarium, which I will be filling up now. So, we have it all filled. We will keep going. And to start, we will take bottles. So, I think we'll go with the purple. It's a tough decision. Gonna zoom the camera in a little bit so you can watch more closely. So we're all zoomed in here, and I'm gonna go ahead with the purple bottle. I'm gonna start by spraying. Nothing's coming out though, so I gotta push a little harder. There's supposed to be sand coming out, but nothing's coming out at all. Maybe it's not open. It could possibly be sealed. Yep, I would have been pushing for a while there, haha. It's kind of hard to get off. I'm having a hard time here with the seal. Okay, there we go. It's finally starting to come off. Almost got it. Okay, so let's get back to it then. Oh wow, it's coming out much easier now. I think I'll make some little towers here. So, wow, yeah, it's coming out so easily now. I'll make a real little landscape here. Spread it out a little bit. Of course, it's important to cover the entire bottom, and later we'll go back and add the pink so it'll look amazing. But wow, this is so much fun to squirt out. I love making these little towers. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go on with the pink. I already opened it, so no issues. And well, yep, it's also coming out with no trouble. Making these fun little sculptures again, and this is really fun for me. It's interesting how the sand is behaving here. Gonna try to keep making some bigger ones here, and of course I need a little for the back. Gotta spread it out. Wow, that one's quite tall. Oh. Okay, so the next step is to use this shovel here. I'm going to use it to properly shape what I've already made here. It's surprisingly kind of difficult. I think I think I'm going to flatten it out a bit so I can still add the decorations and whatnot to the back. Also, I don't want my towers blocking the front, so let's get this nice and flat here. Gonna break it up. It's kind of hard to shape it, surprisingly, but it looks like there's also a lot of air bubbles here. Like I said, it's kind of weird how the sand is behaving. Okay, so I'm gonna add our little mermaid here. Oopsie, I dropped her. So there she goes, and now we can see her that I've cleared everything out. I'm not sure what this little device is for. I couldn't find anything about it on the package. I think I'll try testing it a little. Maybe with some sand going in. So let's try this out here. Oh, nope, it's not working so great. It's, no, it's not really coming out. It definitely does not work better than the spray bottle. It just works so much better from the little bottle. Again, I know our mermaid is covered up, so I'm gonna have to make some readjustments in a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see her again much better. So let's try this to see if the sand will come out dry through the strainer. It's kind of difficult, but wow. Surprisingly, it's really dry. It's completely dry as it claimed. You know, the sand will be dry when it's taken out. It said that on the box. So a little surprise, but it is actually completely dry, which I wasn't expecting. Some of the sand is clumping up a bit though, so let me try to remove it. It doesn't look so nice. I'm gonna scoop it up and try to get it back in the water here. Don't want the top of my tank looking bad. Okay, much better. Okay. Just gonna work on the landscape a bit here. Yeah, there we go. Gonna try this again. So you see under there, it's sand. And let's see for the next time if it will be dry again. So here we go. The big clump here. Oops. Almost got it. So yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but it was dry. How interesting. You know, it functions exactly how it would on the box. It's quite exciting. And so I've tested everything here. And the siphon here is to put the sand back in the bottle. So you would just put it on the top after removing the top of the bottle so the sand wouldn't spill. So yeah, when you take the sand out, it's dry. You can put it back in the bottle, reuse it. It doesn't look as pretty on the packaging, you know, as I was, you know, I hope the product would look a little better. I honestly thought the box looked a little more pretty, and it's a little difficult to function with, but, you know, it's really interesting also how it behaves, and it's fun to mix up the colors. It's quite fun and interesting to play with, but I don't think you can play with it all that long after setting it up. And you can't really play with the doll underwater either, unfortunately. So, like I said, constructing it is fun, but otherwise I'm not so sure. So maybe you have your own set and you want to comment below. I don't know, how long can you play with it? Let us know in the comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and check out my other videos. Until next time, bye!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Play With Me Toys for Kids. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison video in which I'm going to compare 3 different types of sand. On the left here we have Kinetic sand in the color of metallic gold. On the right we have Red Moon sand, and this comes in a nice red color. And in the middle we have Magic sand, which I made myself. This is a very good alternative because it's very cheap to make, it's very fun to make, and it's also very easy to make. So I'm very excited to see how each of these sands react to my different experiments, and I'm excited to go ahead and test them out for you and see which one we like the best. So to get started, I'm going to test the consistency and see how they compare to each other. So first off, I'm going to test the metallic gold kinetic sand. As you can see, you can form it very well, and then it's very runny when you let it go. So you can form it and then it's runny again. I think this is pretty interesting and it feels pretty good. Here's the sand we made ourselves. It's pretty crumbly, but you can form it really well. It doesn't run like the other sand, but like I said, it does make a good form. And then finally, here is the red magic sand. And it's very firm. It's most definitely the most stable, so it doesn't run or crumble like the other two. Once you make a form, it's very solid. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and test the smell. As for the metallic gold sand, it has a very neutral smell, so it doesn't really smell like anything. This is the sand we made. As you can see, it sticks to the fingers a lot, so that's maybe not so nice, but it is very cheap to make. So I think this smells really good. You can check out the recipe if you want to see exactly how it smells, because you can just look at the ingredients which are in it. And then finally, the red moon sand. This also has a very neutral smell. So the two on the left and the right have very neutral smells, and the one in the middle smells pretty good. So they all have pretty nice smells. Finally, we're going to see about form. So we're going to form each one into ice cream scoops and put them in the waffle cones and see how they do. First off, we're going to take the metallic gold and put it into the ice cream scoop to form an ice cream scoop. As you can see, it seems to be forming itself pretty well, so we're just going to put it into the cone here and see how it does. It is a little bit runny, but it does seem to hold its form pretty well. So there's our first ice cream scoop. Next up, we're going to test the self-made sand. So this would be like a vanilla ice cream scoop. This one's pretty firm and it's pretty stable, but it does seem to be pretty crumbly. And it does seem to make a pretty good ice cream scoop. It's very firm and relatively stable. So finally we're going to use the red moon sand and try to make an ice cream scoop. So this one worked really well. As for form, I have to say that the red one does the best. It's very firm and it does hold the form very well. So as you can see, it holds longer as well. The first one's a little bit runny, the second one's a little bit crumbly, but the red one does seem to hold the form. So I would have to say that the red one is best if you want to build something. So here we have our 3 ice cream cones all done. On the left is the Kinetic Gold, in the middle the one that we made ourselves, and here on the right is the red moon sand. So I'm not sure if I can decide which one is the best. I think they all have different things that are good about them. In the comments, go ahead and write which one you like the best. I have to say I did like the white one because it was a lot of fun to make, and it does seem to work pretty well. I like the red one for building, and I do just like the gold one for playing with. The gold one is a little bit runny, the middle one's not runny, it's like just fine sand but more like normal sand, and the red one is very stable and firm. So like I said, I'd like to know which one is your favorite. Go ahead and write it in the comments for me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to look into our channel to figure out how to make the recipe in the middle. We also have lots of other videos, so go check it out and be sure to subscribe for new videos and more fun. I hope you enjoyed this. See you guys next time. Bye!
Hey guys, welcome to a new video from our Play With Me Toys for Kids channel. So again, we have our Super sandbox here. You might be wondering what that's all about, but here we have some moon sand. So this is a new variety of kinetic sand. This is from Shapeit. So it came in a bag like the one of our other sands did as well. So we got out our Super Sand little sandbox, little tray to try this out in. So this is 2 kilograms worth of Super Sand. Feels cool already, very moldable in the bag. So let's go ahead and test it out, see what it feels like, compare it with the others, and let me go ahead and get it open. If I can get it open here. Okay. Takes a little strength there. Here we can feel it already. Our sand. Yeah, feels cool already. Maybe a little bit sticky. Stays a little bit on your hands, but not too bad. So let's put it in our tray here. You can see it looks a little more crumbly than the other ones, but no big deal. Let's see. Oh, it's spilling a little bit here. That's all right. We can make a little bit of a mess here, no problem. Okay, let me push it all in here, get it all out. All right. Lots of sand, 2 kilograms, fills up our whole tray here. Let's feel it. So yeah, it feels very moldable here, as you can see. Holding its shape here when I press it a little bit. A little sticky, like I said, stays a little bit on the hands, but that's okay. Some of the other ones did too, it wasn't a big deal. So let me see how it smells. Let's test it out. Get a little piece here. A little bit stronger of a scent, but not bad. Natural scent. So it is a little bit pretty crumbly, but if you do pick up a piece and kind of form it, get it tighter, it does stay. So it's not a big deal here, but it will crumble again, as you can see. I do like that it's red, and I think Shapeit has more colors of their moon sand. So yeah, first impression, I like it. It feels like sand, but you can mold it. Super fun. So in the next video, we're gonna go ahead and try it out a little further. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to the Toys channel. Today I've got another video for you. It's, it's with the swimming pool for Aqua Sand for Playmobil. As you can see, I've got a little pool here. And, yeah. We've got some aqua sand to show you to see what how it works. So as you can see, I've got one aqua sand, like different colors. I've got pink and purple. And basically when you place this into the water, it will create a shape and it will hold. And when you take it back out, it's dry. Like it's not wet at all. You've got this little thing here to scoop it out. I've got multiple videos about this product, but let's try it here. In a very tiny swimming pool. As you can see. It's slowly dropping. That looks really interesting. It's like laying on top of the water. I'm just trying to press it down. As you can see, that looks really cool. It's like a little layer of sand on the bottom of your pool, which is dry, which is really odd. And I can sit back on. That looks really cool. Alright, we've got some purple here. Alright, a little bit of purple there. So let's put the doll out for a moment. And I'll show you. So you can see you've got the scent combination of pink and purple. And when you move the water, it's just dry. I've got a different tub here, so I can take the water out. As you can see, the scent just stays. So this is all dry sand. We got a few drops of water left, but no drama. Let's place everything in the bowl. And then we can get some more water into that. Slightly bigger bowl for the Playmobil. As you can see, you can mold it into, like, if you've got obviously a bigger pool, you can mold the sand. Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, toys to play with. And we've got this little scoop. I'll take a little bit out. And you can see it's all dry. Yeah, I find it really cool. I've got another video for you how it looks when you like squirt it into the water. Yeah, I find the texture of how it works really interesting. Like when you pour it in, it just holds its shape, and it's basically in water. When you take it out, it's completely dry. I find it very fascinating. I don't know how they make it, but I find it very interesting. Yeah, if you find the video interesting as well, or you like it, then please subscribe to our channel for free. And always be the first one to be informed about new videos. We've got loads more videos for you. Yeah, as you can see, we've got explanation with about certain toys and all of that. So I'd say have a look. If you've got any questions, you're more than happy to ask them, and we're more than happy to answer them for you as well. Yeah, and maybe give us a thumbs up. I really enjoyed this video, and yeah, it's definitely worth trying. It's very fun to play with and very interesting. And yeah, have a look at all our other videos, and if you got any questions, then we'll see you soon the next time at the Toys channel. Have a good day. Bye!
Hey guys, welcome to a new video from Play With Me, Toys for Kids. Today is part 2 of our moon sand videos. This is moon sand from Shapeit. You can see our red sand that we've already made into a wall and some towers here. So how easily modelable, I guess you could say, is this sand is what we are going to show you today. So let's get started. So here is our moon sand, our red kinetic sand, ready to be modeled. And we have our first form here. So let's put this right on in. Gotta press it really hard here to get a good form. Let's peel away, get away this extra. So just like at the beach, we're gonna build a little sandcastle here. Put the extra back in our little tray. A little extra sand is fine. We're used to that at the beach. This is still way cleaner than doing it at the beach. Alright, let's try to get it out. And there it is. There's our first form. Looks cool. You can see the kind of brick design. On the top, I guess I didn't push quite hard enough. Could have gotten a little cleaner there on the edge, but already looks pretty good, I think. And even though this one we've seen is a little crumbly, this does stay nicely in shape, so that's great. So let's keep going. So let's go ahead and do another one. Let's use these extra little pieces, press it all in there. Add a little bit more there to get the form really full. Press it really hard here. Okay. Yeah, lots of extra here you can see, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. And here is our second piece. Look, this one turned out even better. I did press a little bit harder. So you just got to be careful to press really hard so it gets in all the little corners. And it's nice and flat at the top. It feels cool. It really feels like sand. Nice texture. So really cool. We'll add that to the tower. And here we already have 2 layers here of a tower. Alright, we are just missing the point at the top tip of the tower. So let's get that going. We'll add some more moon sand. Okay, put that in there, press really hard, clean up some of the edges. Okay. Let's see how it turned out. Okay, very nice. You can see the brick really nicely, the little design, so awesome. We've got a red tower here, red sandcastle, looks really cool. So let's do our next form that we have. So our moon sand from Shapeit. Awesome kinetic sand. Red color, great texture. It's not really coming too much off on the fingers, so that's good. A little bit crumbly, but stays nicely together when you make it tight in a form. Really easy to form when you have little pieces that you can make forms out of. A lot easier than regular sand to do. So here you can see our wall and our towers and the stairs back there. The tips are a little bit crumbly there, and the wall too, but that's because I did not push hard enough. So you have to be sure to push really hard. Here on the sides you can see, if you've seen the past videos, we got super sand and the kinetic sand that we've done videos before. So there's a nice little comparison there. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, and welcome to a new video from Play With Me, Toys for Kids. I've already shown you guys the kinetic sand from Waba, but we haven't gotten a chance to see it in action. So today I'm going to show you and build some things for you. I have these super cool sand forms of famous buildings in Berlin, Germany. So this will be fun to see if we can make these work. You can learn a little bit about Berlin's famous architecture today. This is the TV tower. Next we have, let's see, this is the Brandenburg Gate. And of course the last one is the Reichstag building. So let's go ahead and fill it up with sand. See if it works as well as the super sand that we've seen before. Okay, make sure we press nice and hard, fill in all the cracks. We'll try it here on the smooth surface, make some room. And there it is. Wow, that is cool. It looks just like the Reichstag. It worked really well, really smooth. All the little details are in there. It looks really, really cool. Let's see if the TV tower will turn out as nice. So of course we need to press really, really hard, get in all the crevices. That way we'll get all the details of the building. Okay, let's get it out, see what we've got. All right, pretty amazing. It's almost perfect, I would say. And it looks like it was made with sand. It really does look like sand, but we don't have to worry about it being washed away by the waves. So that's a fun part of using this kinetic sand. It feels really cool, just like sand. So this TV tower turned out awesome. Definitely a thumbs up for this kinetic sand. Alright, and the last thing is our Brandenburg Gate. Let's see how it looks. Dump it out over here. Alright, I am super impressed with this kinetic sand and how well these turned out coming out of the forms. Pretty cool. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.